Hello and welcome back to yet another Worldpainter tutorial. Today it's about streams and rivers. I will show you the method I use to create rivers and streams. I am going to show you the old way how I did rivers. I don't recommend it. First, when I made a river, let's just make a new world. The standard, we can have it like this. Okay, let's see. There we go. So let's find a brush. Let's quickly make a mountain or some hills. Let's use intensity up. Like so, and you see there at the square over there, that's me at pointer. And now what this is standard is default Minecraft level, so water level is at 64, which what I would do to make a river would be to flatten out or smoothen out the landscape. So a little bit for the stream could go, the river can go here. We can paint in some grass. This is just an old method. We're not gonna do this method because it clearly is not the best. So here we do the river go. And then I would just carve it out with a brush. And then, let's see. Intensity max. And then if I just right click, let's zoom in. And at water level you will get, you see, you'll get this. Now, this could be a good river. But you will have to make the edges somewhere flatter. And you will have to make bit more natural looking, but let's look at this in-game. I will show you why this is not a good method. Okay, let's have a look at my river. Where is it? Should be somewhere around here. There it is. It kind of works when you look at it like this, but if you really wanted to go through landscapes, you really have to make sure it doesn't get a lot of steep edges, which would make it more or less like a ravined river. If I have this on the sides, so you could do this if you have a really flat and low landscape, but you want to make a river coming down from the mountains, and that is why this won't work. And I will show you why. Back in Worldpainter again. Now I will show you why this won't work as a river coming down from a mountain. So let's make some mountains, and then I shall show you why. Let's say the river will come from some mountains over here. Let's increase this drastically. Let's see, a big tall mountain, 200 meters, so 200 blocks, not meters. This brush isn't good, as you can see. Okay, so the river will come from somewhere inside here, like a glacier or something, and it will come down. Okay, let's the same brush and then make this river come in here. But what's happening is that you won't get it to climb up. It will stay at the water level. Now you can see why this won't work, because you would try to you can try and make some lines where the river will run to flow, but you won't have some water in game. Now let's have a look at this again, and I'll show you why you don't have the river coming down from the mountains. You could have a waterfall, but that's something else. Okay, we are back in game. Mountains do look kind of cool, except for this part, which is sand. And now you see the rivers kind of just dug through the mountains, which is really unnatural. And that's not what you're going to go for. You could have a nice waterfall coming down here, and then you would have some streams coming down from here, but you would do this in game. Making waterfalls, Worldpainter is also difficult, which I haven't actually tried before. I'm not going to do that. And you can have a large waterfall here, but again, there is no start of the river except for the waterfall you will have here, and then you will have to have maybe a lake here, and then streams coming down, and you still haven't done those in Worldpainter, so we're back at square one. That's right, just don't use this method to get your rivers in the mountains. You can get rivers just floating down from here, which is fine, but they still won't float anywhere actually down, because you will be at water level, and there is no inclination. It's just flat. Okay, back to Worldpainter. And we're back, and we're gonna erase all this. And then we're gonna start again with the river. I'm gonna have it a little bit more smoother for the mountains. Let's see, like so. And I want this brush. Let's have a mountain over here. Like so. So this is just an example. I'm not going to use this. This is just for in-game. Yeah, an example. Don't mind the mountains. Okay, and yeah, we can paint them just a little bit green, just to make them more natural without the sand on the top, which isn't natural at all. Okay, we want the river to go up, so let's also erase the river. Let's just do that. We don't need the river right now, so I'm going to erase this. Then I'm going to smooth it out again, so we can have better landscape down here. Don't really need to smooth out because it's gonna go. Okay, this will be a little bit up, and this will be a little bit down area. And I'll just randomize it a little bit again. Okay, it's looking a little better. Not perfectly, but it's fine. Let's do this. We're gonna have a river run down here, like so. And we're gonna have some streams too, of course, because to start with a stream, not like a river in the mountain. There's always a stream, not a river coming down. Yes, and then let's see, like so. This looks great. Now, what do I do? Okay, let me show you. I make an annotation. A what? I draw a pencil with a dot, and I will draw some lines for where I want my river to be. So for rivers and streams, I will use light blue and cyan. Cyan is for the river, and light blue is for the rivers then. Or you could just do blue, of course, too, which is darker color. Let's just use blue then. And then I'll just find the standard brush, do a round one. My river will come now from, let's see, some streams over here, and then the river will form about over here, and it will go like this. You'll have to do some smoothing, of course, but we will come to that. And then it will go so, it will go down here, always down to the ocean, like so. And then I want some streams. My stream should come from here, and streams should come from here, and from here. You can make them even thinner. This is just an example, but I will show you how this really works. Okay, some streams. Now, what do I do with this? Okay, we have to make a layer, a new layer. What am I doing? I'm gonna make a new layer. Now then, let's make the streams and the river. I have already made pre-made some for my other projects. We shall make one together. Go to layers, add a custom layer button. Select add a custom ground cover layer. We're not gonna use flowers, we're gonna use water. You can change my ground this name for something you want, but we can call it streams 2. I don't want red, I want the light blue color. Thickness is when it's gonna negative values should dig down. Yes, the stream should dig down about 2 blocks. I don't want them to have shear, I want them to have smooth sides or lines. I want my wife to be about 2, because these are streams, not rivers. So we made this. We can also copy it and then make a river. Right click it, duplicate. We will call it not copy of streams, we will call it river 2. Thickness, let's do about 3 or 4. And then width about 5, I guess. Okay, we have a smooth set. Now, You select the paintbrush after you have made the annotations, of course, and then we have to go over here. Paint selected, stream selected, only on annotations, and then you select your light blue color. This is the light blue. Intensity is max. You can use just the custom brushes. I like to use the other ones too, but for now we can just keep it plain simple. And if you now paint by using your left mouse click button over these annotations, you won't see anything. You can just do like this. It won't go anywhere else except for where you have drawn the lines. So by now it should be covered with water, it should be covered with streams. Let's have a little look at it. We could do the river too. And then only annotation. Cyan, no, it was blue. And then we'll do this. Should be now over the river. Should be going down here. Should be following down over here. Let's have a look in game. Now let's just first be honest. Streams are not gonna be perfect in Minecraft. At least not in Worldpainter. So you have to do some in-game tweaking. But you have some guidelines to see how your streams will flow. And your river. And the mountain looks pretty good. Let's just look at the journey map. I want to have a look at the completely map and see if my rivers haven't run over anything of the sides. So just flooding. Oh, I forgot something here. You see, a little bit bad, but okay. The river is going down. Let's have a look at the streams then. You see, it's not perfect. You have to smooth out the landscape. We should do this again. And by using the smooth button, but this is following down. The stream is not good, but you do have streams that may be a little bit too thick too. Are they going down? They are going down to the river, which will come here, and this river is not on the regular Minecraft level, so you have it flowing down. Okay, let's do this one more try. Now I have erased the annotations and the river lines. We have to go a little bit in the game here and you have to smooth out or flatten a little bit. So smooth will do a lot better. You can smooth a little bit lines in here. Don't need to have it max, of course. The river should go down here. You can use the Flatten Tool as well. I like this one a lot because you'll get the same level. You have to do a little bit of tedious work to get this to function. And then we should go down here. And then no. Go away, you. No, go away. Like so. Okay, and now for the streams, I really think we have to build this a little bit up. We can keep it a little plain. Okay, let's select light blue annotations. This brush. Go a little bit more in-game. The river can start here, and streams can come down from. Let's just say a stream can come down over here. Stream can come down over here. Yeah, and if we raise this landscape a little bit, not by so, but by flattening it out, we can have a stream coming down from here. And then we can have the river coming down here. Blue. Does require, you see, some work to get it right, but eventually you will get it. And then go down to the ocean. Now let's try again and use the annotations, the streams, only on light blue, like so, intensity full, because I really want the streams to come. You can edit them if you want them to be a little bit shorter. Let's have a look again. Why 2? Yeah, it should be 2. Now let's paint them over here thoroughly. Like so. Doesn't matter if you come over the other annotation, because that one is not going to be used by the streams. You have select light blue. Okay. Like so. And then on the river. Did we use cyan? We did use cyan and not blue. Okay, over here. Let's just paint it really good over. So and so. Now there should be a declination over here. So maybe a little bit of a waterfall. Also over this part. Like so. Let's have a look. Yes, we're back. How does it look now? A lot better. Still, we have still missed a little bit over here, but in game you can just build this up using a brush, world edit, and then you can just brush it up. You see, they're not going to be perfect, but at least you have a river, a stream now going down from here, which will be the case over here. Ah yes, it is running down. You see? Then you can build on the river here if you want in game. Or in Worldpainter. They're all flowing down, connected. And then they should be following the river, which is going to be a little bit more deeper. Yes, it's a lot deeper. Again, if you just smooth out landscape, you don't have to worry about this. Because you see over here, it's perfectly. You can follow it down. Again, you have to try it, and there's some try and fails every time to make this completely go on the right way you want it. And still have a mist over there as well. Maybe make the river a little bit thicker. And here again I have to smooth this out because the river is not going to go up, but this is going nice down. And the river is going nice down over here. Again, you see there is still a lot more tweaking, but it's falling down over here. Down, 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 down. Then eventually go out in the ocean. I suggest you also look at Lord Dacker's tutorial about streams and rivers. He and I uses the same method for creating rivers. It's all about tweaking the right conditions and setting the landscape a little bit so that you can make the perfect rivers and streams you want. So, okay, it was a little bit better, but not perfect enough. Let's do this again. Let's erase all the annotations. Let's see. And this, and go back again and finish the landscape and have a look here. I'll probably create a little bit of difficulties for myself. I can fix this by erasing some of the sides. We should not confuse too much to get the streams flowing where we want them. Okay, and now for the river. It was going fine over here. It's not going fine over here. Like so. Can erase this. Smooth it out instead. Smooth button should actually be a lot better for this than the flatten button. Okay, let's draw it back in the river first. I want to use dark blue. I used the cyan the last time, but I want to use dark blue. It will come from here. This has to go away. And draw the river a little bit thinner. No. Steady now, boys. Steady now. It's going in here. Make it a little bit wider. Like so. Then down. Down, 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 down. To the ocean. Let's see. Put the annotations away. Why won't they go away? Go away. Okay, never mind that. Let's fix it up over here. No. 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 Like so. Put in some streams with light blue. Stream will go over from here. Up here. Down from here. I don't know if this is gonna be, no, it's not gonna work. Let's move it out. If you really want this to be perfect, you have to do some small adjustments. I'm gonna promise you that. Don't want these ledges over here. I just want it to be equally flat, maybe like so. Then that's a big stream. Okay, and maybe one from down here. Okay, now let's paint in the river. Have a look at it again. Smooth, thickness 4, white 5. You could do with that. The streams, I want it to be linear instead and not smooth. Now only on annotation, light blue. We're gonna have the river painted in. Now it's gonna get, should be enough, like so. Let's do the river. Annotation blue. And let's hope I don't need to paint it again. This should cover it, I guess. This is far better than just doing it in game with World Edit, especially for the streams. They are not so difficult to edit in game. Okay, let's have a look. Let's have a look. Rivers are a lot, the streams are a lot better. The thinner they are and linear they are, the better they are. This is perfectly for streams, so now I'm gonna keep those. You can keep those if you want. Linear is perfect. White is perfect. The river, let's have a look. It's a little bit thinner. You can make it thicker if you want, but you can make it thinner at first and then you can have a new brush or layer and then make it thicker. This is a lot better. Still don't know why I have missed that, but okay. It's it is what it is. Is there any, no fishes spawning yet? No. No. Ah, the stream's going down. This is a lot better. A lot, and look at this. This is nice. Yes, this is a lot better. So I recommend you to try and use this method for creating streams and rivers. That was it. Now I hope to see you again in another Worldpainter tutorial. Bye bye.